Let's open up everything.
Whoa!
I know. Oh my god. I just want to get like really close up on here.
Hello!
And welcome back to Party Chick Astrology. I'm Nina.
I'm Shaina.
And this is What We Love About Your Sign Mukbang. We've got all of this from, sorry, my mouth is watering. All of this from Doomy's Next Mex, completely vegan, and you wouldn't even know it from looking at it.
It's a place in like West Hollywood. If you're interested, not Doomy's, not just the plain Doomy's. That's trash. Little garbage emoji. It's thrown in there, but like Doomy's Next Mex.
If you're a gluten-free, high-maintenance princess like Shaina.
This is gluten-free.
Yeah.
That's gluten-free. This is not.
This is not.
They have a lot of gluten-free options.
I don't have that problem. So what we have here is we've got the nacho fries with lots of vegan cheese and no vegan meats. Shaina's got the carnitas.
Yeah, and I got it with no vegan cheese. I flipped it.
No vegan cheese, all the vegan meat.
Yeah.
Got some taquitos and tacos, some flautas. Now let's get into what we love about your sign. We figured that we did a drunk ramble for what we hate about your sign. If you haven't watched those, check those out. But this is now eating and what we love about your sign.
And we promised you some light content.
Yes,
you're
light,
getting it.
fluffy.
And we're only giving ourselves 10 minutes to talk about each sign.
Yeah, it's a Mercury and Capricorn challenge.
This is not just somebody's sun sign. We're not just talking about what we love about Aries sun or Taurus sun. It's just about what we love about the signs' whole energy in general.
Oh my god, that's like a fat fucking loaf.
I know.
Still.
You literally have.
I know. I'm pretty much like this close to already putting it in the fridge.
So it's
Leo time! You guys are the ones who need this the least, but you want it the most. With Leo, I have been like really examining what I love about Leo because honestly, as an Aquarius, I have an inherent bias. When I hear Leo, I'm like, sometimes when I like someone, then I hear like Leo, I'm like, suddenly that changes things.
No, it does.
But it shouldn't. The issue is on me. Aquarius is in its detriment, Leo is in its domicile. So I really examined myself and what the fuck is wrong with me for not liking Leos more. Leo is fantastic because this amazing confidence. And that's where that's coming from you, just so you know. If you have any part of you that's unconfident as a Leo, it's not your Leo energy. It's something else.
It could be something else talking to your Leo energy, or just having Virgo anywhere.
But the Leo part of you is the part of you that has this unabashed, unapologetic owning of yourself and loving of yourself. I have said this over and over and over, but only in our paid content. Leo is Lizzo's Truth Hurts. It's just that anthem of, hey, I'm fantastic and I'm not gonna change myself knowing how fantastic I am, so bye. And you're not gonna cherish me.
And that's why we love art from Leos or about kind of like Leo stuff. It's because we all need more confidence. We all could use a little more dash of Leo energy and self-love. The one thing that I do love about Leo energy, especially when I'm talking to like a Leo female, if you ask them like, do you feel confident? Do you think you look good? They'll literally be like, yes, I have no issue with that. I think I look good. I know I'm confident and I think I'm great. And that's just so refreshing to hear, honestly and genuinely. In the higher vibration of the Leo energy, it can be just such a positive thing where it doesn't like get them in the way of growth, but actually helps them with growth because they're so confident in themselves. They know how much they can stretch themselves.
I don't even know how to edit that to make it a real phrase. I don't even know what the fuck I just said. They then know then how. I don't fucking know.
And are willing to put themselves up to challenges that a lot of other signs wouldn't be because they believe in themselves. They're not scared. They're not afraid of it.
And how much healthier would we all be if we all loved ourselves enough to let go of things that weren't living up to our standards? To have standards is an amazing thing. We hear a lot of people saying like, I don't relate to my Leo energy because the picture of Leo is like some blonde hot chick.
Right.
And all of that. An example of like a Leo that you're like looking at them, you would never think is a Leo, but observing their behavior, knowing that they're a Leo makes so much sense, is Zach from the Try Guys. As dweeby as he is, suddenly when you realize that he's a Leo, you see this innate confidence in him no matter what. And everything is about like me, impress me.
Yeah.
I'm here and I'm not going to apologize for being here. And that also makes it a great sign for creativity, because once you don't have that hurdle of needing to impress anyone, of needing things to be perfection, because you already believe that whatever you do is worth sharing, is perfect in a way, and that is an incredibly strong asset in a person.
Yeah, because your standards are, as long as it's authentically me, then where can I go wrong? Because it's just true to me. And another thing I like about Leos,
What the fuck is wrong with me? Why can't I fucking just say a fucking sentence?
is how much you guys can be entertained and how much you love being entertained. As much as Leos want to be the center of attention, want to be on center stage, they also love seeing shows, seeing movies, seeing creative things, and they almost always have a positive spin or something good to say about it, because they can just appreciate just being entertained and enjoying themselves and like seeing a spectacle. Like if something is a spectacle or at all can impress them or just kind of make them excited, they're like, yeah, I like it. It made me feel good. It made me feel happy. Like, what more do I need?
What I love about being around a Leo or being around Leo energy is particularly this like unabashedness. Because when you're having a good time with a Leo or someone with Leo energy, on the one hand, you care about who's seeing because you feel like you're amazing and people should be watching you having a good time. But at the same time, you don't care about who doesn't care or who thinks that you're annoying or who thinks that you're obnoxious. You're like, haters can kiss my ass or like all of that stuff.
Yeah, literally like fuck haters, but they actually mean that. They're not just
they
saying that.
actually mean that. You guys have such a strong sense of self, and it becomes a much more fun way of living when you're out there not thinking about anyone's approval and living your life to truly enjoy it. And that's just an amazing energy to be around. At least I think so.
Yeah, just the confidence in being whatever they are, no matter how society thinks of it or judges it. They don't give a shit. Just so willing to dress up, go crazy or look crazy or whatever it is, be too big for an event, be too bold. I love that energy because a lot of times with Leo, it comes from just a sense of like, I just want to do it because I want to have fun. I just fucking want to.
I'll enjoy myself if I do.
Yeah, why the fuck not? The stage presence and comfort on stage is always amazing to watch, and that's again why so many famous people have Leo energy. I think that with Leos, it's like the more people that are looking, the less nervous they get, you know, because it's like the less they give a shit. The more people, the more they realize that what's important is how they think of what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's just that unshakable confidence. And at the end of the day, you can't blame a Leo for being how they are because they're just being themselves. And that's like one of the most admirable qualities that I find in someone is just their ability to be themselves and to be authentic. And so what if that authentic self is sometimes a little more dramatic, sometimes a little more theatrical, sometimes having fun and seeming like it's attention seeking when really the attention is just the secondary cherry on top to having fun.
Yeah. Again, it's such a passionate sign. It's such a romantic sign too. Like, these people have such big hearts and have such an ability to give so much. If you have a Leo in your life, they'll add so much pizzazz, especially if you're involved romantically. Like, your love life will never be dull. It'll never be boring. Like, there'll always be something going on.
I talked about this in the Taurus video because Taurus and Leo are both fixed signs, but I was watching the Taylor Swift documentary and it became so incredibly clear to me how unconfident she is, how insecure she is. And I was just thinking the whole time, like, she needs some Leo energy. It's one thing to pretend to have all that power, to portray all this power that you have, and on the inside to be completely swayed with what other people think of you and your life and your body. And that's just not an issue that Leos run into.
Yeah.
You're not going to worry about what other people think about your body, what other people think about your persona or who you're dating or blah, blah, blah. Because at the end of the day, you sit down and you're like, hey, I was born with this ability to just believe that I'm great. Nothing can stop me from believing that.
Yeah.
And that is honestly a superpower.
Yeah. With Leo energy, we think about it a lot as these are the people that care the most about others, what other people have to say. They're so energy seeking. But that is, like Nina said, mostly coming from other energy, and it's also like negative, unhealthy expressions of the energy.
Because that pure and honest Leo expression is like, I'm just here because I'm great and I'm gonna behave as if I am because I am.
Yeah. That's all we got for Leos. So our next one, it will be Virgo.
So if you have Virgo energy, you definitely want to check that one out to see what's getting in the way of you being such a great fucking Leo.
No, these are positive. These
Positive,
are positive videos.
Other things that balance out how shitty it is. No, I'm just kidding.
Last week's was Cancer.
And there's a whole playlist that you can watch to binge all of us eating all of this. I haven't eaten anything in this video. So just for the sake of like being able to call this a mukbang in which we both participate. Nice and cold.
Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.